So I don't approach film in the convention that most people use, which is that they get some ideas and then they write that as a script, and then they take that through to making what is a visual document, a visual story. Because I couldn't read or write until I was 15, I grew up drawing. And that drawing, what happened was it developed a very advanced ability that I didn't quite understand. So when I make a film, they're all based on true stories, but they're obscure true stories. But they're stories that are mysteries because there's very little residue of them left. So I will draw, and I will draw the characters, and I'll draw the worlds. And while you're drawing, like in 20 minutes to do a drawing, it will talk to you. And that's why sometimes over the drawings you'll see little notes written. They're not works of art. They're only, if like the German word Denkraum, thinking room. They're a space to think in. But the cool thing with drawing is that it allows you to feel the weight of an emotion or the texture of grief. So it can take you to places that words can't. Sometimes when people look at the work, they wonder why it pushes, how it pushes something to the level it does. And I think it's because you ask impossible questions of your idea. So I want to know what the emotion of a sound is. I want to know what the weight of a shadow is. And I think that comes from being an artist before a filmmaker. Traditionally, we divide, production design off to someone and we farm it out. Whereas my approach is to farm in whatever you can as a way of getting a deeper understanding of the thing that you're making. That said, I know where I'm absolutely devoid of talent. Like, I have very little musical ability. I can't create music. But I can hear the emotional tone of a story. Because in a way, the film exists before it's made. And the role of the director, I think, is to recognise those things that are in the film and then draw them together into a creative mix that works. I think that filmmaking is not about seeing and hearing. It's also about smelling what can't be smelled and touching what can't be touched. And so if you understand it as a multi-sensory medium, the way you create images in it is very different. Film is a sensory way of understanding the human condition. And so when you create film, you create it with a multiple of senses, of which some can translate directly and some must translate through some kind of metaphor.